If you're over 60 and starting to feel a little weaker than you used to, if climbing stairs feels harder, if getting up from a chair takes more effort than it did a few years ago, then what I'm about to share with you today could truly matter for your future strength and independence. The truth is, after 60, and especially after 80, muscle loss begins to accelerate. Doctors call this process sarcopenia. In simple terms, it means your body slowly loses muscle mass and strength as you age. And for many seniors, this happens so gradually that they don't even notice it until balance becomes unstable, falls become more likely, and everyday activities start to feel exhausting. Most people assume this is just normal aging. They think weakness is inevitable, but that's not entirely true. Yes, aging plays a role. But what many seniors don't realize is that nutrition has a powerful influence on how quickly muscles weaken or how well they are preserved. While protein is important and exercise absolutely matters, there is one natural food that researchers have linked to better muscle support, reduced inflammation, and improved recovery in older adults. And here's the surprising part. It's not a trendy supplement. It's not an expensive powder. It's not something you need a prescription for. It's a simple fruit, something you can find in almost any grocery store. What if adding just one fruit to your daily routine could help support muscle cells, improve circulation, and protect your strength as you age? What if something so small could make a real difference in how steady you feel walking, how confident you feel standing, and how independent you remain in your O's, 80s, even your 90s? In today's video, we're not just naming a fruit and moving on. We're going to explain what actually happens to aging muscles, the most common mistakes seniors make without realizing it, and how one simple daily habit may help you stay stronger longer. If maintaining your strength, balance, and independence matters to you, stay with me, because sometimes the simplest changes can have the most powerful impact. As we age, one of the most important changes happening inside the body is the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength. This process doesn't happen overnight. It begins quietly, often as early as our 40s, but it accelerates significantly after the age of 60. Many seniors don't realize what's happening because the changes feel subtle at first. You may notice that lifting grocery bags feels slightly heavier than before, or that walking long distances leaves you more tired than it used to. Over time, those small differences become more noticeable, affecting balance, mobility, and overall confidence in daily movement. Muscle tissue is not just about looking strong. It plays a critical role in protecting your joints, stabilizing your posture, supporting your metabolism, and even regulating blood sugar. When muscle mass declines, the body becomes less efficient. Movements that once felt automatic require more effort. The risk of falls increases because muscles are no longer responding as quickly or as powerfully as they once did. Recovery from minor injuries or simple fatigue can also take longer. One major reason this happens is that the body becomes less responsive to protein intake with age. In younger years, muscles rebuild quickly after physical activity or daily wear and tear. But in older adults, the process of muscle protein synthesis slows down. This means that even if you are eating the same foods you always have, your body may not be using those nutrients as effectively as before. Without intentional support through diet and activity, muscle loss can gradually outpace muscle repair. Hormonal shifts also play a role. Natural declines in hormones that help maintain muscle strength contribute to reduced muscle building signals within the body. In addition, many seniors become less physically active due to joint discomfort, fear of injury, or lifestyle changes after retirement. Reduced movement sends a message to the body that muscle tissue is not needed at the same level, and the body adapts accordingly by conserving energy and allowing muscle fibers to shrink. Another overlooked factor is inflammation. As we age, low-grade chronic inflammation becomes more common. This ongoing inflammation can interfere with muscle repair and regeneration. It can also increase feelings of stiffness and soreness, which discourages movement, creating a cycle that further weakens muscle tissue over time. The important thing to understand is that muscle loss is common with aging, but it is not entirely unavoidable. The body still has the ability to respond positively when given the right signals. Targeted nutrition, proper hydration, and consistent gentle strength activity can all support muscle preservation. Even small daily habits can influence how well muscles maintain their function, helping seniors remain steady, independent, and physically capable well into advanced age. One of the biggest mistakes many seniors make when trying to protect their muscle strength is assuming that eating less is healthier. As metabolism slows with age, appetite often decreases as well. Some older adults skip meals without realizing it, while others reduce portion sizes significantly out of concern for weight gain. While maintaining a healthy weight is important, eating too little, especially too little protein and nutrient-dense food, can quietly accelerate muscle loss. When the body does not receive enough high-quality nutrition, it begins to break down muscle tissue for energy, making weakness progress faster than expected. Another common misunderstanding is relying only on supplements while neglecting whole foods. Protein powders, vitamins, and fortified drinks can be helpful in certain situations, but they cannot fully replace the complex combination of nutrients found in natural foods. Whole fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats provide antioxidants, fiber, minerals, and plant compounds that work together to reduce inflammation and support muscle repair. Without these supportive nutrients, muscles may struggle to recover from even mild daily stress. Many seniors also underestimate the role of consistency. Eating well for a few days and then returning to irregular patterns does not give the body steady support. Muscle tissue responds to regular signals. It needs a consistent supply of amino acids, vitamins such as vitamin C and D, and minerals like potassium and magnesium to maintain function. When intake is inconsistent, the body shifts into a protective mode, conserving energy and slowing muscle building processes. Hydration is another overlooked factor. Dehydration can increase fatigue, reduce muscle performance, and even contribute to cramping. As people age, the sense of thirst becomes less reliable. Some seniors may not feel thirsty until they are already mildly dehydrated. Since muscle tissue contains a significant amount of water, staying properly hydrated supports circulation and nutrient delivery to muscle cells. Without adequate fluids, even well-balanced nutrition may not be utilized efficiently. Fear of movement also contributes to the problem. Some older adults reduce activity because they feel weak, but inactivity itself speeds up muscle decline. When muscles are not used regularly, the body assumes they are unnecessary and reduces their size and strength. This creates a cycle where weakness leads to less movement, and less movement leads to greater weakness. Gentle resistance exercises, walking, and light strength training send important signals to the body that muscle tissue is still needed. Finally, many seniors focus only on calories rather than quality. A diet high in processed foods, refined carbohydrates, and added sugars may provide energy but lacks the nutrients required for muscle maintenance. Over time, this imbalance can increase inflammation and interfere with muscle recovery. Recognizing these common mistakes is essential because small daily adjustments in nutrition, hydration, and activity can significantly influence how well muscles are preserved as the body continues to age. When it comes to supporting muscle strength in older adults, certain fruits stand out because of the unique nutrients they provide. Among them, one fruit often recommended for seniors is the banana. While it may seem simple, bananas contain a combination of natural carbohydrates, potassium, vitamin B6, vitamin C, and small amounts of magnesium that work together to support muscle function. As the body ages and muscle tissue becomes more sensitive to fatigue and inflammation, these nutrients can play a meaningful role in maintaining daily strength and endurance. Potassium is especially important for muscle contraction. Every time you stand up, take a step, or lift an object, electrical signals travel through your nerves to your muscles. Potassium helps regulate these signals and supports proper fluid balance inside muscle cells. When potassium levels are low, muscles may feel weak, cramp easily, or tire more quickly. Since older adults are more vulnerable to mild electrolyte imbalances, regularly consuming potassium-rich foods like bananas can help maintain steady muscle performance. Bananas also provide natural carbohydrates that serve as an immediate energy source. Unlike highly processed sugars, the carbohydrates in bananas are paired with fiber, which slows digestion and provides more stable energy release. This can be especially helpful before light exercise or daily activities, giving muscles the fuel they need without causing sharp blood sugar spikes. For seniors who feel fatigued during walks or simple household tasks, this steady energy can make movement feel easier and more sustainable. Vitamin B6 in bananas plays a role in protein metabolism. Since muscle tissue relies on amino acids from dietary protein to repair and maintain itself, proper vitamin B6 levels support the body's ability to use that protein effectively. As protein absorption efficiency decreases with age, ensuring adequate B6 intake becomes increasingly important. Meanwhile, vitamin C contributes to collagen production, which supports connective tissue around muscles and joints, indirectly aiding stability and flexibility. Bananas are also easy to digest and require no preparation, making them practical for seniors who may not have the energy to cook frequently. Their soft texture makes them suitable even for those with dental challenges. Because they are widely available and affordable, they provide a realistic daily option rather than a specialty product that is difficult to maintain long term. While bananas alone will not reverse age-related muscle loss, incorporating them as part of a balanced diet that includes sufficient protein and regular movement can provide supportive nutrients that help muscles function more efficiently. Combined with hydration and light strength activity, this simple fruit can contribute to preserving energy, reducing cramps, and supporting muscle responsiveness as the body continues to age. Even though adding a supportive fruit like a banana to your daily routine can help, it is important to understand that muscle strength in later years depends on a combination of habits working together. Nutrition alone cannot fully protect muscle tissue if the body is not receiving the right signals through movement. Muscles respond to demand. When they are gently challenged, they adapt by maintaining or even rebuilding strength. Without that demand, even the best diet will have limited impact. One of the most effective ways seniors can support muscle preservation is through simple resistance-based activities. This does not mean lifting heavy weights or engaging in intense workouts. Light resistance bands, bodyweight exercises such as seated leg raises, wall push-ups, or slow sit-to-stand repetitions can provide enough stimulus to remind the body that muscle tissue is still needed. When combined with proper nutrition, including adequate protein and potassium-rich foods, this creates a supportive environment for muscle maintenance. Timing also matters. Consuming a balanced snack that includes protein and a nutrient-dense fruit after light activity can help support muscle repair. As we age, the body becomes less efficient at using protein, so spacing protein intake throughout the day instead of consuming it all in one meal may improve muscle protein synthesis. Pairing protein sources like yogurt, eggs, or legumes with fruits can provide both amino acids and antioxidants that help reduce exercise-related inflammation. Rest and sleep are often overlooked but essential components of muscle health. During deep sleep, the body releases hormones involved in tissue repair and recovery. Poor sleep can interfere with these processes, slowing muscle recovery and contributing to fatigue the next day. Seniors who struggle with sleep may benefit from consistent bedtime routines, reduced caffeine intake, and gentle evening stretches to support overall recovery. Another important factor is circulation. As we age, blood flow can become less efficient, which may limit the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to muscle tissue. Light daily walking, even for 10 to 15 minutes, helps stimulate circulation. This improves nutrient delivery and waste removal at the cellular level, supporting muscle responsiveness. Hydration plays a key role here as well, since adequate fluid intake supports healthy blood volume and circulation. Consistency remains the foundation of success. Small daily habits practiced regularly are far more effective than occasional bursts of intense effort. A banana each morning, a short walk after lunch, gentle resistance exercises a few times per week, and balanced meals throughout the day may seem simple, but over months and years, these habits compound. They send clear signals to the body that strength, balance, and mobility are priorities, allowing muscles to remain functional and supportive well into advanced age. Maintaining strong muscles into your O's, 80s, and even 90s is not about chasing extreme fitness goals, it is about protecting independence. Muscle strength directly affects your ability to walk safely, carry groceries, rise from a chair, climb stairs, and recover your balance if you trip. When muscles weaken significantly, everyday life becomes more limited, and reliance on others increases. That is why focusing on muscle health is truly about preserving freedom and confidence as the years go by. The encouraging news is that the body continues to respond to positive changes at any age. Research consistently shows that even adults in their 80s and 90s can improve muscle strength when given proper nutrition and gentle resistance activity. The idea that it is too late to make a difference is simply not accurate. Muscle tissue remains adaptable. It may respond more slowly than in youth, but it still responds. Building a sustainable routine is key. Rather than drastic diets or complicated workout plans, success comes from simple, repeatable habits, including a nutrient-rich fruit daily, ensuring adequate protein at each meal, staying hydrated, and moving the body consistently create a strong foundation. Over time, these small habits support muscle fibers, circulation, and energy levels. The body thrives on routine and predictability, especially in later years. Mental outlook also plays an important role. When seniors believe weakness is unavoidable, they may unconsciously reduce activity and effort. On the other hand, understanding that strength can be maintained encourages continued movement and healthier food choices. Confidence itself can influence posture, walking speed, and willingness to remain socially active. Staying engaged in daily life provides natural opportunities for movement that further support muscle health. Preventing falls is another major benefit of maintaining muscle strength. Strong leg and core muscles improve balance and stability. This reduces the likelihood of fractures and hospitalizations that can significantly affect long-term health. Even mild improvements in strength can translate into better reaction time and steadier steps. Combined with supportive nutrition and regular activity, these improvements help create a protective buffer against age-related decline. Ultimately, muscle health is not about appearance, it is about quality of life. It determines whether you can continue gardening, playing with grandchildren, traveling, or simply moving around your home without fear. Each positive choice, no matter how small, contributes to that outcome. By supporting your body consistently through smart nutrition, gentle strength activity, and proper rest, you give yourself the best possible chance to remain active, capable, and independent for many years ahead. Growing older does not have to mean growing weaker. While change is a natural part of aging, decline is not something you have to simply accept without action. Your muscles are still listening to the signals you give them every single day. Through the foods you choose, the way you move your body, the water you drink, and the rest you allow yourself, you are constantly shaping how strong and capable you remain. The goal is not perfection, it is consistency. A simple fruit added to your daily routine, a short walk around the block, a few gentle strength movements done regularly, balanced meals spaced throughout the day. These small decisions may not feel dramatic in the moment, but over weeks and months, they quietly build resilience inside your body. They support circulation, reduce inflammation, and help preserve the muscle tissue that protects your balance and independence. Remember, strength after 60 or even 90 is not about lifting heavy weights or competing with anyone else. It is about maintaining control over your daily life. It is about being able to stand up with confidence, move without fear, and continue doing the activities that bring meaning to your days. Every positive step you take is an investment in that independence. No matter your age today, it is not too late to support your muscles in a smarter way. Start small, stay consistent, listen to your body. Over time, those simple habits can make a powerful difference in how steady, energized, and capable you feel.